got to understand what we're doing, Jesus. That's what the Lord told me. The first of its kind in 2,000 years. The next purpose, that was the curriculum of the harvest, the campus for the harvest. Now, this is the purpose. Not only to raise up laborers, but the right kind of laborers who move in the right kind of power to change society. You know America is facing nuclear annihilation right now. Russia is planning a nuclear war against America. And we have to raise up laborers to save the masses in America. Y'all know I'm about to do the crusades in the arenas. Y'all know it's been delayed through COVID, but God has used that time to give me time to get rest. And I'm telling you, it took every bit of almost 2 to 3 years just for me to get the rest in my body. I am just now beginning to lose weight. That's how tired I was. That's how much I gained weight from the stress on the road and doing ministry for over 30 years. He's given me the time now to get my body in shape. I'm starting to lose weight so that I can get my body in shape and be ready for the crusades. So I want you to know, I want to say, I love you. I blow all of you a kiss. I love you. Thank you for helping me to fulfill God's vision and helping me as an apostle in this generation to set things back on track. We are off track. The church is off track. I don't care what nobody say. They don't do this the way Jesus did it. And Jesus said, follow his pattern. And you know what God said? It's important. A bishop told me today, I was talking to, he says, do you know what you're doing? He said, it is so great. He said, you remember when Jesus said, I do those things which I see my Father do in ministry? He said, that's what you're doing. By you keeping Christ's pattern, you doing what you see him do, and he does what he see the Father do. He says that's how the church is supposed to do, but they don't do it. So you got to understand this campus we bought in Texas, it's small. It's not even big enough. It's not even enough space for I want to show you the next campus that we got to buy, and I need your help to do it. You must continue to support in a big way, because the Lord told me he would give me $400 million to build out this whole thing in St. Louis and in other places around the nation and the world. And I want to say to you, all of you who are from different countries, I know I'm speaking about America a lot, but I'm also talking to your nations. If World War III hits here in America, it's going to affect your nation. When the revival hits, all nations will be affected. That's why I got to train all nations. Preach the gospel to every creature. Make disciples of all men. So say we have an arena full of 25,000 people. If I just pray for the sick and get people saved, delivered and all that, I have only done half of what God told me to do. If I don't have a school to make disciples or student of all those people, whether they are saved or not, no matter how long they've been saved, there's always something you can learn. You should always be a student under God. How many agree with that? Wave your hands with me. So I want you to know, God blessed me to almost pay this whole multi-million-dollar hotel that we turned into a campus off. And you got to understand, this ain't no old hotel. It's new. It was just built. I think it was just built it was just built 6 years ago. Most hotels are like 30, 40 years old. You understand? This is new. That's why it looks so new. We paid millions of dollars for this, but we still just owe a little bit on it, 1.7 million. The campus in Tampa, we still owe on that. Now I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to tell you how hard, this is the other thing, how hard the devil has been attacking me. You want to know why? I don't just believe it's just race, hatred, racist, whatever it is. But you gotta understand, the devil is mad at me because he remembers when Jesus was on earth and he took the apostles through this same process, discipleship, and they didn't have to pay for nothing, and they turned the world upside down. They took his kingdom from him. The devil remembers that. That's what the Lord told me. He remembers that, David. And the reason why you're going through so many attacks is because he is trying to stop you because of the pattern. You're following my pattern and the effects that's going to happen afterwards. Lift your hands right now and say, Lord, open my mind to understand this. Come on, say, Lord, open my mind. Open my heart. So as you continue to sow money in...
All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, except you, David. Eat shit, you sack of shit. David, I hope you just had the shittiest Thanksgiving of your entire fucking life. I really do, David. I hope you were miserable. I hope your ass was chafed with shit stains from your fucking maxi pads. And, yeah, y'all are going to be shocked here. Give me a moment here. All right. Let's take a peek here. All right. Yeah, money is all this sack of fucking degenerate shit talks about ever. It's always money. Give me money. Sow into my ministry. Sow into my ministry. Okay. I don't even know where to start with this. You know what? This is ultimately about David's stage case, okay? This is about David's stage case. That's what it's all about. Always has been. This is what this stream's going to be about. We've always questioned, right? How much money has David made over the years, right? Well, y'all are about to shit your fucking pants, okay? Because when I saw it, I was like, there's no fucking way in hell this degenerate sack of shit made that much money already. Okay, so with this current court case, all right, down in Florida. Hey, David, we got your fucking money, you piece of shit. I don't know how this degenerate made this much fucking money. It's insanity. It's insanity, okay? Now, here we go. Donations by month, 2020. Okay, we know JMMI got revoked in 2021, right? You guys, this is a lot of money that's coming in and out of this place. We get down, COVID right here, bam, COVID. But hey, he couldn't pay the stage case, right? Hey, what's up, Rachel Bone? Now 2022, look at all this money this piece of shit brought in. He still couldn't pay the stage case. Look at all this money, you guys. Gone. Either this is a revolving account, or this is just all cooked books. It's, you know what? It's Twitch, bro. I don't know, Kid Frost. I don't, dude. You know what, dude? I don't know. Yeah, this is what they're saying anyways, right? This is what they're saying. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know. But this is what they're saying, okay? It's a lot of money. There's, 400 million. I don't think so. And David, here's the thing. You know what's real funny, David? You're homeboys with God. Why don't you ask him to help pay all your bills, David? Why don't you ask him to help pay bills? That's what I'm curious about. And here's the thing. KOGGC hasn't been active tax exemption for that long. Why all of a sudden did they just start bringing in mad fucking money? There's no way in hell. I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. Not the amount of people. There's no way David's making that type of money off the people he's grifting off of. There's no way. It's real sporadic income. Hey, what up, One True Emperor? And now check this out, right? Here's the emails. Okay, this was all just uploaded. Tell Uncle Jake thanks. This was all uploaded to the docket, all right? Now, here's an email that was sent out to Michelle, okay? This is an email, all right? Now imagine Michelle. Now say it in her voice, okay? This is Michelle right here, all right? This is the correspondence with Movie Prop Rental and Michelle Brannon and the builders, okay? Now, this is for that stage project, okay? We've been Amway Arena, all that bullshit with all the money that's been moving around, okay? That's what this is about, okay? Michelle ultimately tries to gaslight Jerry, then you can read it, all right? I do believe your understanding of communication is incorrect. On Friday, May 15th, you sent the revised budget. This is a budget I had stated we needed for 2 weeks prior. Okay. Now you see how much the income changes. Michelle needed that budget 2 weeks prior because their income level changes so much. On Friday, May 15th, the same day you sent the revised budget, you sent a follow-up email that you needed $65,890. I had mentioned to you that I needed more time to review this budget. You see how they do this? Hey, I need more time. I need more time. Well, with this project, you can't, Michelle, David, you don't have time to just wait. All right. That's the thing you guys need to get through your thick fucking skull here. You don't have time to wait. Told me you're leaving for the Bahamas. Cool. I was not prepared to meet or discuss the budget at that time. You did mention you'd be back June 4th. Friday 22nd, I sent you a message confirming if you'd be available on June 4th. May 23rd, you responded back that you'd be available early June, but was inquiring about the payment of $65K to continue on the project. I had told you earlier we needed to discuss the budget, okay? So here Michelle is gaslighting this guy saying, hey, Michelle ultimately is setting up meetings and dodging meetings at her convenience, okay? She'll set meetings, break them, and then when he sets a meeting, she won't follow through. That's how this whole contract went, okay? I never received a response back from June 1st. Friday, June 5th, I called, spoke with Grayson, asked you to be available to meet. Grayson told me he'd have you call me that afternoon when they expected you in. I did not hear back from you. June 6th, received a text, which I had already scheduled other meetings. I did tell you I would be available Monday. A time had never been finalized. Again, you see how Michelle is. She's just a total bitch, man. So, Jerry, I hope you see the lack in communication from you in response to my text. Let's see. Yeah, David wanted a self of his statue made. We'll get to that, Uncle Jake. I got that up here. That's a fucking joke. Plus, he wanted a damn elevator because he... fucking idiot. We need to discuss the budget going forward. I reviewed in depth the budget you provided. As I stated to Grayson, I have noted questions and things to go over with you. Look, when Gutter Walrus, because I'm not going to call him a pastor, when Gutter Walrus David and I spoke with you, we all discussed a scale back work on this project without stopping the project. However, the budget you provided came out to be more with less people and reduced time. We must discuss available timeline and reasonable payments between you and us to complete the project. I love his response to this. Michelle, I'm writing this letter to let you know that the lines of communication concerning your job are less than desired for a project of this scope. On several occasions, Michelle Brannon, I have set up phone meetings with you to be denied or flat out canceled at the last minute. It is becoming increasingly frustrating. Yeah, we'll wait till we get to the statue. That shit's funny. My last initial meeting was for a calendar timeline of events. That didn't happen. Then I was looking for another deposit to continue working. That meeting didn't happen either. And now after a month on another project, I have come back to this situation again. I am therefore placing your company on notice concerning this lack of communication and funding. Without proper communication, all these questions go unanswered and are shelved, resulting in a work stoppage. This will ultimately result in financial overage and system failure. And while we'd not like to see that happen, we feel that this is heading in that direction quickly. Please reach out to me sooner than later so we can discuss our concerns. Graylin had mentioned that you wanted to move forward with this project, but this cannot happen without funding $70,000 to bring up to date, and discussion of timelines or alternatives from there. We also need to discuss storage from today's date moving forward if we are not building. Below is your invoice, yada, yada, yada. There's your invoice. Yeah, David's pushing his convoy of one truck. All right, and again, now, cult members. Now, I really want you cult members to look at your living situation, okay? I really, really do. Now, again, you guys may not know who I am, okay? But if you hear a name by Rich Holmes being thrown around the cult, guess what? It's me, okay? It's me. Why are you guys living in a shitty hotel when David's making all this money? He should be paying you guys. Oh, yeah. I'll get to the downloads, Uncle Jake. I actually have them. Let me get those. Yeah, you guys want to see the fucking receipts? 737 fucking pages of receipts, everybody. And that's not a joke. Well, it's probably about 500 pages of receipts. Give me a second. Let me get those downloaded. Oh, man. Holy shit. It's insanity. It's insanity. There we go. Okay, here it is right here. Give me 1 second. And Uncle G, I browsed through them earlier, man. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, this isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. 737 pages. One of 737. Yeah, nothing to show for it. They provided nothing to back up these numbers. No tax no tax IDs, no tax forms, no budget, nothing. Nothing. They're just like, here's our donations by the month. They provided nothing to back these numbers up. All right. Now, movie prop being who they are, they fucking, I'm not going to go through all of it because some of it has like, I think some of it has some semi-sensitive information on it. So I got to be careful. Okay. Really do. Okay. Here we go. Here's receipts right here. Bam. Look, Harbor Freight. Look, they even went like budget on shit. Look, Harbor Freight, right? Spray guns, this 3 hose kit, right? Titanium stip drill. I could go Harbor Freight, $47, right? It's telling you the dates, telling you times, places, where it's happening. Vicky Bakery. Probably they got lunch while they're out, right? Bought the crew lunch. Okay. Receipts for lunch. Look, McDonald's, it looks like. Single Big Bacon Classic. 3 Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers. Was that Burger King? No, it's Wendy's. You do. You have to. Hey, Jess, you have to have receipts for everything when you're taking in donations, man. You have to have receipts. I didn't find any MaxiPad receipts. All right. And again, look, Harbor Freight, Home Depot. Every receipt, man. Every receipt stacks up. And look what they did. They photocopied it. Bam. Attach it to their invoice. Attach it to their build project. But this is 737 pages of receipts, everybody. This is for, that's a pickup. I don't know how much that receipt was for right there. It doesn't say. Cash COD, that was cash on delivery. $7.44. Counter sales, GC Electronics. So they're getting some sort of electronics. More electronics. $31. So everything that David's done here, guess what? This is all donor money. Okay. This is what he's apparently bringing in. They are, and that's the thing, you know. And I'm sure Movie Prop does that a lot. Shops like certain shit, like the paint cups, right? Of course, you get those at Harbor Freight. Scroll back up to the Home Depot receipt. All right, cool. Let's take a peek here. I was up here a bit. Oh, there's so many Home Depot receipts. There's a lot. Right there. There's Home Depot right there. That one was for $149, $42. But these aren't donations, Jess. This is money that's going out to Home Depot. He's spending this money out of his whatever accounts. It's 14,380 North Freeway, brother. I'll show it to you. Give me a second here. Okay, give me a second here. I was just in Houston. I just took some photos of it today. It's a ghost town right now. It's more of a junkyard than anything right now, I'll tell you the truth. It's a junkyard. This is it. There's Mahesh Express that owns the hotel. Here it is right here. Reform Mickey. And next time I'm down, man, if you want to get with me and audit and the other homies quality, I'd love to have you guys along. This is it. The high-end vehicles are still there. The Sprinter vans are gone. The truck... Yeah, it's a ghost town. It's a skeleton crew now. The Sprinter vans are gone. The U-Haul's gone. The main rig, the trailer's still there. The high-end vehicles are still there. Trying to think what else. High-end vehicles still there. It really was. It resembled more of a junkyard than anything at this point. It really did. It resembled more of a junkyard. And I think the hotel got cleared out was because fucking dipshit right here. Because Mahesh Express still to this day. Still to this day. I still think that audit, they got the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah, it's trash and debris. You know what? Let me see. Give me a moment here. Give me a second here. I'll send you the pictures. Give me a second. I went and I was in Shutaway this weekend, and hang on, yeah, let me go ahead and let me email me the photo. Give me a second here. Okay, give me a second. I'll show you guys exactly what it looks like. Yep, this is an old photo. That was back in the day before David did his dumb shit tabernacle. Oh, look, everybody, it's a tabernacle. Oh, it's a tabernacle. Oh, it's so glorious. Come on, there it is right there. Okay. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and let me swing this one all the way over. There we go. That's it right there. That's what the hotel looks like. That was just a couple days ago. As you can see, the tabernacle's been taken down. Oops. The tabernacle was taken down, and that's that. Tabernacle's been taken down. Okay, cool, Uncle Jake. Yep, all the stuff's piled up. Flags are down. Okay, let me get to Uncle Jake's community page. Okay, that'll help. Thanks, Uncle Jake. Yeah, okay, let's go to this community page. All right, here we go. This is a good picture. Yeah, nice. Thanks, Uncle Jake. Appreciate that. All right, here's the photo. Yeah, they do. Hell yeah. Right here at the front gate. Yep, sure do. Absolutely. They sure do. Security right here. Always security. Damn right they do. Yep. All the stuff's piled up. See this? This shit's just flapping in the wind. The trailer the truck that's usually parked here is gone. All the Sprinter vans are gone. Oh, it's a ghost town. It really is. It's a ghost town. They cleared out. I think they're headed back north up to Taylor somewhere. I think they headed back up to Taylor. That's what I think. I think they went back to Taylor. I think they got the fuck out of town, and they're getting ready to abandon ship on this place. Yeah, it's not professional security, that's for sure. But if Reform Mickey, this was the first audit I ever did, and I was actually like, these cult members, check it out.
Probably just gotta fucking burn them. This is probably just gotta burn them right now.
All right, see this? See this trucker? That's the Convoy of Miracles. All like, these guys were pissed when I showed up the first time. This is what it looks like. All right, now here, this was what it very first looked like when they got it, when they first moved in, okay? Now, what we did through our work and everything, we found out they were turning tricks out of this place, man. It's just a little bit north of Greenspoint in Houston, just over off Rankin and Airtex, okay? They would probably start questioning the fuck out of you. Try it, Mickey, see what they say. Just be careful. Just be careful. They wouldn't let you in. I guarantee it. They wouldn't let you in. You wouldn't be able to get in. This is a players only club. And not the type of player you're thinking. These guys are fucking disgusting slobs. I do have a drone. Yeah, I do. Yep, I sure do. I sure do have a drone. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, not Marcus, it was Malachi. It was Malachi. I could use it, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't get me much. That's the thing. Like, it wouldn't get me like what we know about the location. I mean, we can look it up on Google Maps and we know how many rooms are in it. The only thing we don't know right now is who's there. That's the only flip side, because it's locked down like a fortress as usual. That's typical. I like how nobody gets notifications on the channel. Love it. Love it. But yeah, so Reform Mickey, this is what it looks like from the outside, bud. That's it. Used to be a hotel, man. Now it's a brothel. Yeah, when the drone, let me tell you something, flying drones, when they get out there, they're hard to see, man. They look like a little fucking speck in the sky. But we know who the people are, but they just stay hidden. That's the thing, Jess. We know who the people are in this. We know them by face for the most part. Some people we don't know, but for the most part, we know who the people are inside this cult. There's kids there. They've got them moved, all right? Now, like I said, all this, see this U-Haul? Guess what? That U-Haul right there, people were seeing jumping out of the back of this motherfucker, getting out of this hotel. So we know they're doing shady shit, man. That U-Haul's gone. Sprinter vans are gone. Oh yeah, Uncle Jake, these two cars are gone too. This Suburban, same place as it always is, sitting right there at the front gate, guarding it. That's it. Sit. Okay. But tonight we were talking about these court documents. Let's get to David. Okay, those are the receipts. Yeah, okay, so these are the receipts, okay. Again, this is every receipt, man. Let's see. Acme Plastics. Damn, $1,500. Mirror. Look at that. $1,500. That's a nice little fucking receipt right there, David. A nice little receipt there, David, huh? $1,500. Nice. Miami props. These add up, man. These receipts add up. Hey, what up, Mickey? Hey, Billy. Hey, bro. Hey, you want to see how much David made in the last 4 years? Check this shit out. You ready, bro? Are you ready, Billy? You want to see how much money David has scammed from people since 2020, bro? Look at these numbers, dude. I mean, that's not a lot ultimately right here. This was probably shortly after all the bullshit. He's still bringing in donations. Donations there, but flopped over to KOGGC 2021. This is where you don't see JMMI anymore. Why? Because it was revoked by the IRS, so you don't see it anymore. Donations by month, 2022. He did really well in 2022, but I don't know if these numbers are all accurate. These numbers, as far as I'm concerned, these numbers are all wrong. Yeah, I think these numbers are all cooked. But if they really are bringing in this type of money, it ain't enough to sustain. Yep. All right. Now, David. All right, here we go. This has got the good shit in it. I really like this. This is cool because it identifies everybody. It identifies me too. It identifies you a pussy, Rich Holmes. I think they're cooked high. Yeah, cooked high, definitely. Oh, they're cooked. These books are cooked, man. They are. All right. All right, let's take a peek here. All right, now this is the interrogatories, okay? Now, when I say if I've made calls, you guys, I haven't lied, okay? You see that right there? Remember I told you I called these guys? I did. I called them from the get-go. Once I found out who David was doing business with, these guys, I called them. I called them and warned them. It was a simple, hey, sir, be careful. We are tracking these guys. Hey, what up, Dave Rich? How you doing? We're talking David's numbers right now. We'll get back to here in a little bit of some court documents. But these are all new court documents. They were just released 11/27, 2-3 days ago? 3-4 days ago? Okay. So these are new court documents. All right. David does know who the fuck I am. Okay, because he's going to see these court documents also. And this is probably one of the other reasons he's just totally flipped out. Okay. Kirsten Jones, Michelle Brannon, Joseph Bush. Okay. These three people have the least amount of knowledge about what's going on with David's Cree. 3 out of 2 different jurisdictions. And one case is 2 of the cases are in the same jurisdiction in the same court. Yeah. So he's fighting 3 active court cases out of 2 jurisdictions, and 2 of the cases are in the same jurisdiction. Well, Uncle Jake, you got to figure the Harold Lewis case, I count because he's got the Harold Lewis case that he's fighting. He's got this one, but he's also fighting the new case with Harold Lewis, right? Because he hasn't paid Harold Lewis. He's still got to pay that money, and now he's being sued again. That's 1, 2. He owes 3 people money right now. He's going to owe Harold Lewis. He owes movie prop rentals, and now he's going to owe that new lawyer. Yeah, what a fucking knob, right? Total fucking doorknob. He's like, hey, everybody gets to turn on David E. Taylor. You know what? I hope he gets locked up too. But yeah, 2 cases, but he owes 3 separate parties. That's the cool thing about it. 2 cases, 2 jurisdictions, but he owes 3 different parties. Well, let's see. So here he owes Harold Lewis. Okay, now he owes movie prop. Now he's going to own the lawyer that's suing him. It's settled? No, I checked the court case. No, I said, no, I checked the court case recently. No, the new one. Not 24SL, Uncle Jake? I just checked that one. Did they settle that? No way. Hold on, let me double check here. Nope. Nope, they haven't settled. This didn't settle. He's still being sued for the $350, Uncle Jake. Civil motion's been hearing. It's still scheduled. No, December 5th, I believe. Let's take a peek here. 10/20. December 12th. Yep. Right. But he's still going to have to pay off Harold Lewis, Uncle Jake. That's the case he's being sued on. Then, not only is he going to have to pay Harold Lewis, he's going to have to pay his lawyers plus the lawyer that's suing him. He's going to have to pay. He's going to have to pay Carmody, Gaius, and Sean T. Briner. So he's going to have to pay these 3 law firms. So let's see. Pleben is the one that's suing him, which used to be Carmody McDonald for NPR for a time up to the summary judgment. Yeah, he's going to pay this guy, and he's paying these lawyers and these lawyers. So he's paying 4 law firms. David's going to owe 4 law firms, man. You got 1 law firm here, 2 law firms. He owes his down in Florida. He's also going to pay movie prop. That's 4 different fucking law firms. Oh, man, David. You know what? Anybody who gives David money, I don't know how y'all don't see through it. And I hope some of you cult members are watching. Look, we have David's money. Look, we know how much money he's been bringing in. The only thing we don't know is where it's come from, but that's all right. We'll let the IRS figure that out. They have access to these numbers. We'll let them figure it out. They'll go into your bank account, David. They're the ones that can do an audit, not us, but we have a good baseline to see how much money you're bringing in. And based off your spending habits, I'm pretty sure your shit's month to month, man. You're not paying your cult members. You're not housing them properly. You're not feeding them properly. Hey, cult members, look how much money David brings in, and he ain't giving you guys shit. Look at this. You guys are making this money for David. Keep that in mind next time you pick up the phone and make a call and try to scam somebody, that the money's not going in your pocket. It's going to go in David's pocket. He's building his real estate portfolio, and he's laundering the money through real estate, and he's using you guys to do it. Jenny Janiak, all you guys, Alyssa K, James, Nate, all of you guys, all you cult members, he's using you. He's using you. He has been. Don't know how much more clear we could be. I bet you guys don't know how much money comes in, but we do now. We do. Yeah, how can you follow someone that does nothing for you? Cult members, listen up. How do you do that? Honestly, how do you do that? Those 4 different law firms. Holy shit. Holy shit. Tax season's coming up. He's got to pay taxes on all these properties. Who's doing his banking? Yeah, this is absolutely insane what we're seeing here. Let's go. Hey, let's go ahead and get to how David wanted a fucking statue of himself. Okay. Movie prop came loaded. They came with all the proper paperwork, man. David didn't. David did nothing. He presented nothing. He presented just a few documents, and that's it. Okay. Let's take a peek here. So what this is explaining how David went in and they made all these changes and not keeping in contact with the company, okay? Because like Jerry said, a project of this size requires constant contact, okay? You can't just not keep in contact with us. To date, I've not received confirmation as availability of your time to meet. Are you available to meet tomorrow, Wednesday, June 10th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Oh, you did, Uncle Jake? Yeah. I forgot to put that in the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll have to get that up here ASAP. Yeah. Go figure. I'd been under the weather. Yeah, these people are all brainwashed, man. So basically, this is telling them, hey, we're going to go ahead and put it into storage because you know what? Your lack of communication. Your lack of communication. We are going to go ahead and put this into storage. We'll discuss it afterwards. All right, so they made changes, didn't keep up with the time constraints, and yeah. And what's really great, this is tying David to everything. This is actually tying David as the main leader of this organization, of this cult. Okay. Let's see here. Trying to find. Right here. This shit gold chromed, right? This is real important. Look, $278,000 for the cost of gold chrome to be added to the old budget, right? And that increased the budget to 1.6 without including many other additional fabrication. They were asking. Look, in response, they offered a huge discount. David, give the gold chrome finish to him for free? David, are you serious? For free? David, you are a greedy slob, bro. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new here, man. We're talking about David E. Taylor's money. Imagine David. You guys see what he did here? You see what he did? He basically strung these people along, man. He strung these people along. Hit that like and subscribe, man. There's 28 people in here watching, all right? We're looking at, these are recent court documents. This is a federal lawsuit concerning JMMI and KOGGC. Now, if anybody's just tuning in and the cult members want to know how much money David brings in, well, here it is. All right. Now, personally, I don't know God needs all this money. And wherever David's putting it, guess what? It's not to you guys. It's not to you guys. He's got you guys moving around in Sprinter vans and fucking shady-ass hotels all over the country. What do you guys get out of this, cult members? What do you guys get out of this? Honestly, really sit and ask yourselves that question tonight before you pick up that next phone call and you try to scam somebody, some old lady, some widow, or some fucking veteran with mental health conditions, scamming them out of money. Yeah, owes money, but bringing in millions. How does that make sense? Does this not compute to you, cult members? He's bringing in millions, but he can't make his payments. He can't even pay his lawyers. What do you guys get out of this, cult members? Really ask yourself that question. What do you guys get out of this? You know you don't have to buy your way into heaven. You don't have to work like this to get to God. All you got to do is just have a relationship with the guy yourself, all right? It's that simple. What is it going to take for you guys to wake up and realize David doesn't care about you? David's rolling in fucking dough. He's sitting in all these mansions, rolling in dough, building his personal fucking real estate portfolio. This is greed. This is a straight grift right here. This is one of the most complex Ponzi schemes I've ever fucking seen. Bernie Madoff, eat your fucking heart out, dude. Eat your fucking heart out, bro. You ain't got shit on David E. Taylor Madoff. You don't. This is a very, very complex pyramid scheme. There's multiple layers to it. There are multiple players involved in multiple states that we don't even fucking know about, I'm sure. This is a very complex operation, everybody. And the cult members, you're just sitting there collecting money for this piece of shit. And he doesn't give any. Ask him to help. Yeah, this is evidence of his income. Exactly. That's exactly what this is. This is evidence of his income. Yep. Okay, Mr. Taylor, where's your books at? Can we see receipts for all this money now? How'd you make all this money? Where's your receipts at for your donations, Mr. Taylor? Because let me tell you something, this money, now that it's on paper, guess what? It now needs to be accounted for. It now needs to be accounted for. This is a lot of money. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 12 mil right there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right there. So our estimations on those fraud reports are pretty fucking accurate. 40 to 60 million? Yeah, I'll bite. We're moving up into the triple digits now. Moving up into the triple digits now, man. This is insanity. Oh, it's a huge grift, Jess. Huge. This is how you operate a real estate scheme. This piece of shit wanted the gold chrome finish for free, and it was almost $400,000. Look, and David ultimately requested the additional $278 cost for the gold chrome to be finished and added to the old. So David requested, hey, just go ahead and add it to the old price. Okay, cool, we'll add it. Fine, not a problem. Okay, that's communications. That's changing the display. Kirsten Jones, she's a bitch. She's talking about COVID right here. How they delayed the cost. The cost was said they basically stopped paying the $70,000 a month. Hey, Cat Mom, how you doing? And with all expenditures, hey, Cat Mom, you ready? Hey, Cat Mom. Check this out, Cat Mom. Look at this. You want to see David's donations, apparent supposed donations since 2020? Now, if these numbers are accurate, they're fucking rolling in cash or they're spending it all. But based off the hotel, I don't think they have that much cash to maintain. Hey, Irie, how you doing? No, I'm with you, Irie. No, we'll work that. That's a process, Irie. It's a process. You've seen what we've done here? It's a process. It's not something that's done overnight. I promise. This is like putting puzzle pieces together, Irie. This is a long, drawn-out game. I fucking hate to tell you. But when you fucking run tax schemes, dude, they do all kinds of shady shit, man. Yep. I'm curious. November, December. This is Irie, this is how much money the fat fucking gutter walrus has brought in. These are big numbers. These are big fucking numbers, man. We're pushing, in my opinion, we're pushing the triple digits in the millions. We're pushing 100 million now. For sure. And this is just 2020, what we know. We don't know anything before that. We don't know what was gone in before that, you guys. Whatever David's doing, this is apparently what they took in, Cat Mom. Yeah, gutter walrus he is. He's not even a land walrus. He's a gutter walrus. That's the species of walrus. Yeah, these are apparent donations, Irie. Observe. Check it. Check it. I'm going to add these up at one point. I just haven't done it yet, but it's a lot of fucking money, you guys. It's a lot of money. It will take me time to sit here and do it right, make sure I got every single number right. But you guys, I think we're pushing here probably close to 20 or 30 million. Easily. Just with these numbers, we're nope. this isn't just cult members. This is sources that we don't know about. That's what they never mention. You get the donations, but they don't get the sources. Well, now that it's on paper, out on a federal docket, now these numbers can be pulled. Oh, Mr. Taylor, can you account for all these numbers, please? We need to see all your books and all your accounting. Where's all the money at? How did you bring this money in? This is what will trigger an audit. This is the type of shit that will trigger an audit right here. This is from his court case down in Florida, Irie Dread. See, and that's what is it a rolling, it's a rolling balance, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? Tracking Uncle Jake, like look at 2020. I'm tracking with Uncle Jake. You got 2020, he went 257 to 287. Maybe he brought in $30,000 that month. But I don't know, man. I've heard some of these people closing big numbers. I'm with you. Rolling balance. I don't know, man. No, I'm sure these are numbers provided by, I'm sure these are, I don't know who gave them the numbers, honestly. Tell you the truth. I don't know who gave them the numbers. Really don't. I don't know who gave him the numbers. Yeah, the people he appeals to don't have this type of money, you guys. This is money from other sources, which I don't know. I don't know. But we're looking at what David wanted in all this. Check this out. Let me find it. I got to find that page where David wanted a statue of himself. Uncle Jake, what page was it on? Determined. Oh, here it is, right here, right here. David wanted a statue of himself. What a degenerate slob. Like, David, they don't build statues of walruses, okay? Especially not a gutter walrus, because they don't know what a gutter walrus is. I got it right here. He's like, I wasn't being sued for that. Look. Yeah, you were, David. Hey, David. Hey, David.
You're a fucking liar.
He wanted a fountain and a statue of himself. What was it going to be? Him like shooting glaze out of his mouth or something? He'd hold a box of donuts in one hand and a fucking box of Big Macs in the other and spit glaze and fucking barbecue sauce out of his mouth. Addition of two 16-foot turntables, inclusion of an elevator from the floor level up to the state level. I know, that would look cool. I know David's little schmel. New final budget also resulted from defendant's failure to adequately and timely communicate with plaintiffs as to details during the construction process. David, you can't fight this case, you loser. Defendants to fully and timely remit $70,000 per month construction progress payments was extremely disruptive to construction and inhibited plaintiff's ability to... Yep. So it tells you everything. So what David does, he puts Kirsten Jones and Michelle Brannon in here, the people with the least amount of experience, and has them go do all the work for him. Oh, go take care of this for me. Keep me out of it. I don't want anything to do with it, but this is what you're going to tell them. Imagine living in a world so small. Well, Uncle Jake says, imagine living in a world so small where your entire world is centered around David E. Taylor. Imagine that. Hey, cult members, if you're just dropping in, okay? Just want you to know that David, what he does is makes money off you guys. You guys are his little slave labor cult. That's it. Yeah, he'll tell them to play dumb. Absolutely. Play dumb. Play dumb. Yeah, exactly. Go in there, play dumb. Like you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't know if they're going to be deposed. These are the final filings. Yeah, the judge is going to rule soon. Give it till beginning of the year. She'll rule soon. Said Michelle and David approved the plans. So it does show the communication back and forth. Here's more receipts. I mean, these are all the receipts that they used right here. This is everything they got. What's this one? Oh, that's paint. Holy shit. Am I reading that right? 14,000? Oh, am I reading that right? Yeah, see, and I think when I'm looking at those numbers too, yeah, Cat Mom, I'm with you. I think this is where they made the deposit. I'll have to look when they made an initial deposit for, when did they make the initial deposit? It was April. I have to go back and let me take a peek here, Cat Mom. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Let's take a peek here. I need to find. Yeah, no, I need to find Uncle Jake. I need to find the. I need to find the initial filing. There it is. Got it. Okay, let me see what. Okay, let's do some cross-referencing here. Hold up. Let me do the initial filing. When did they? Okay, here we go. Here are the dates right here. Okay. Let's see when they made the first deposit, because that's going to be important. That's when they asked to make it bigger. March 2020. Okay, there's the first one. Approve the new concept. An initial 150. Okay, so let's go back here. So March 2020. Okay, there's March 2020, but where do they... Okay, they don't have any donations there in March of 2020. So there's March 2020 right there, 408. But they also did another deposit of 100 grand, I believe. Grand before. Take a peek here. Give me a second. Because initially they made it was a $250,000 deposit, I believe. There it is right there. 100 grand right there. So April, March and April. Don't see any dip in that number right there. Well, yeah, that's a dip. March, April. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's hard to say. That's hard to say, though. Yeah. The numbers, hey, Donna, we're looking at numbers tonight. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a rolling balance. I don't know. That's the headbanger. right? Is this rolling balance or is this actual donations? We're at Uncle Jake. Where did he dip into his savings, his money? Right here? No, he bought it COVID. He's been in Houston, what, 2 years almost? '2020 February. Man, see, these numbers just don't make fucking sense, man. I thought he bought the hotel 2021. Maybe 2022. Let's see. Man, look at 2021. He brought in a lot of fucking money in 2021. But hey, he can't pay his bills, can't pay his lawyers, he can't pay his stage case, but he's got all his money. All the communications records have been produced. We're going to, if anybody's just tuning in, man, hit that like, subscribe. We're talking numbers tonight, how much David's bringing in. I was mentioned in this case, you guys. I was brought up. And I'm sure David was doing everything to keep me off the fucking stand and out of the case. That's just a thought. Maybe not. They probably told him, we can't have him here because he knows too much about our scam. And if we bring him in, he's going to fuck us. He's going to fuck us. Because he knows what type of scam we're running. And if we get that guy on the stand, it's going to be devastating to our case. So can we please keep him off the stand, Your Honor? You're probably like, yeah, let's go ahead and keep that guy off the stand. All right, but this is a cat mom. 737 pages of receipts. Look at this. You got to pay for the nut, David, and you got to pay for the bolt, okay? Look, everything, David. Hey, what's up, Kevin G? Hey, we're going over receipts now, bro. Yeah, we're going over receipts, bro. This is what NPR provided to David. Said, hey, here's every fucking cent we spent, motherfucker. Pay us. This is what was provided to David. You owe us this money. Pay us. These are contractors. These are people that work. Oh, look, more paint and coating. $79. What was it for? Doesn't say what it was for there, but look, David, every little bit spent, man. Every dollar spent. Every time these guys went somewhere to get something for your build, whether it was gas, food, lodging, whatever, you got charged. That's how these guys make money, David. They're not like you. They don't go out and fucking scam people. They actually work for a living and they charge people, okay? But yeah, you're talking, dude, 737 pages, dude. Probably the first 40 or 50 are mostly like documents and bank statements from Movie Prop, which I'm not going to show because I was kind of looking over them and there could be some account information on there that I want to show. I'm all the way down towards the bottom And this is just receipt. Look, Publix. What was it for? Deli drinks. Probably what he got drinks, right? He got sandwiches, right? That was for his project. What up, Tilo? Hey, we're going over David's receipts for his shit. How much money he's brought in, bro. Look, hey, Tilo, you want to see fat fuck David? Look, the gutter walrus. Look how much money he's brought in, dude. Right now, what we're going over is receipts from his build on that stage. Dude, 700 pages of receipts, bro. Everything. They charge it for everything. Look, they charge it for lunch. David, let me tell you something. If those guys were out running errands and they stopped and got lunch, guess what? They were charging you. Every fucking drill bit. Look, they charge you for drill bits. They charge you for some turkey sandwiches. They charge you for deli drinks. Absolutely, David. They are going to charge you. Look, right there. Publix. There must have been a Publix pharmacy where they're getting lunch for their guys. Hey, that's a lunch right there. Chips, a drink, and a Southern Cobb salad. Oh, he got 2 bags of chips. Okay, cool. 2 for 1. Right on. That guy saved you a few bucks, David. He got a 2 for 1 deal. Look, promotion. Buy one, get one or some shit, right? So these guys were actually trying to save you money, gave you discounts, and all you could do is just send that bitch Michelle to gaslight him, saying, oh, your lack of communication is just, it's taxing. Oh, and Tilo, dude, this project was massive, bro. This project was massive, dude. Millions of dollars spent, dude. What was this for? What was this? Some kind of plastic. Let's take a peek here. All sales final. That's all sales final. Acme Plastics of South Florida. Let's see. Doesn't say. Bin number. All sales final. Didn't see that one. $228 there. $5.99 there. $9.30 there. Again, David. Look, Popeye's Chicken. Again, you bought lunch for these guys. That's the type of work these people do. Hey, David, let me tell you something. When I ran a business, guess who paid for my lunches? My clients. That's how it works. Your clients usually pay for your lunch, man. If you factor everything in, right, David, you're getting charged for your lunches like these guys did. And they doing their business, right? They factored in your food. Okay, if they're going to be working for you, guess what? You're paying for our lunches too, because this is union work, David. Which you don't get, and that's fine because you're an idiot, and I don't expect you to get anything because you can't think through that thick fucking skull of yours. Guess what, David? I'm going to send all this over to Warren Smith at Ministry Watch so they can dissect it and so they can put more information out on you. So they can write another story about you and tell everybody in the Christian community what a degenerate slob you are for laundering money. Once again, Acme Plastics, look, that's a biggie right there. There's a biggie right there. That's a biggie right there. Acme Plastics, South Florida. $420, $720. Yeah, this ain't no joke, Jess. This is real. Look, this is a federal document. What's gonna get with David? This one's for some sort of sell for a good. What that's for? Okay, foam. There's insular foam. Okay. So 1,000 pounds of foam. Holy shit. Gives you the spec type. Get Home Depot. They're shopping at Home Depot a lot, looks like, David, okay? Looks like they had to shop a lot at Home Depot because they're out there getting your supplies, okay? Here's your sales tax, 7% on that. What's this? Steel tube, 24 feet of 4 by 1/8 inch cut in half, $320. Then you got another one, steel tube, 24 cut in half. Wait, what's the difference here? Oh, 4 by 2 by 1 1/8. Okay. 2 by 2 by 1 1/4. Cut in half. Okay. Everything. David, everything you got charged for. I love it. I love seeing these receipts, David, because it shows me just how much of an idiot you are that you don't actually understand how these kind of contracts work. It's great. It's great. David, we know more about this than you do. We really do, David. We should have been your project managers on this. You should have let us do it for you. There's hardware, lumber. Oh, lumber on this thing had to have been expensive. What's this for? That's some kind of waste disposal. Rental clothes. That's some kind of refund. Man, David, they charge you for... Dude, I love this. This is great. Let's see. Dude, these... Should have paid Rick, David. You should have paid Rick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, materials at COVID were high. Dude, materials at COVID were sky high. Highest they'd ever been. David's like, hey, let's just go ahead and keep building. And you know what? We're also going to add shit to it. We're going to add shit, and we're going to make the bill bigger. Okay? Coding. I mean, everything. Everything went in on this, David. That's 2021. Okay? Let's take a peek here. Let's go down a little bit more. There's so many receipts, you guys. $4. Bam. That's a big one. That's a pretty big invoice. Sunshine Mobile. That's gas. Let's see here. Staple Crown. Those are staples. All you cult members, man. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up, man. David doesn't care about you. He hasn't and he never will. You guys are just his little slave cucks. That's it. You're his little cult cucks, man. You guys need to wake up. Wake up. Stop being David's little money-making machines, because that's all you are. You guys are all his little piggies out to fill his piggy bank. And he sends you guys to do it. And here he is apparently making all this money, but he can't afford to keep up with his bills and his lawyer fees. I mean, what's up? Do you guys not question that? Do you question why he comes out, calls people faggots and pussies on social media? Honestly. Do you guys ever stop and question, be like, why did he say, who is that guy that he called a pussy and why did he call him that? I often question it, but I think I have a pretty good idea of why he did it. I really do. Because he's just a hateful, vile pig and he cares nothing about nobody. That you guys, you cult members, let me tell you something. He set himself up on that one, okay? He set himself up on this one.
How you going to sit up? Well, I need to go get some better. I got to get advice. I don't know about David Taylor. I just saw this stuff on. You don't even know me. You won't even take time to get to know. And then some people do, and they've had visitations like that idiot Vicky Yowie. You don't hear nothing from her no more, because just like God killed CL, he gonna kill that heifer too. That's right. The Bible calls them a backsliding heifer. He gonna get that heifer because she has turned so many people online who just listen to her and believe in her lies, and she on drugs. With the Bible calls them a backsliding heifer. But they gonna believe her lies. Get that heifer. God gonna get you. I saw him drown my enemies.
Yeah, David, we know you, and we know you're hiding. Let's get to the good part. It's the best part.
Why don't we find peace
you a pussy,
and love? But it's your choice. All I'm saying to you, I'm just trying to keep you from being doomed, because the Son of God has appeared to me. I already know what he's gonna do to you. That punk by name, he's up here speaking all this evil against us, against me on YouTube. You gonna die, Rich.
You gonna die, Rich. Talk about a hateful, vile little gutter walrus. Look at him sitting there in a shit-filled pad. David, I always come back to this and just laugh at you. You know why? Because what's funny about this, right, is again, you send a death threat, right? It's freedom of speech. Okay, and I'm allowed to say that. Well, I was only going to run for an hour, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. We'll do some more tomorrow. How We'll probably do some more on Daystar tomorrow. Yeah, Daystar. I got some fucking quarrels with you guys. I really do. Sick of hearing all this fucking shit about Daystar. Daystar this, Daystar that. How about it's just a fucking system of pedophilic abuse that's been covered up for years because Daystar doesn't want to lose their credibility with the Christian population. Hey, cult members, just real quick, man. Again, I know you guys don't like me, and I know you guys have been probably told to fucking hate me, and that's fine. I don't care, okay? But at the end of the day, I'll tell you how this is ultimately going to end, okay? It's either end up with David and, yeah, just because you dress people up doesn't make them Christian. Exactly. Exactly. Just because you dress them up doesn't make them Christian. Cult members, listen up, man, all right? Nate, James, all you guys, Jenny Janiak, all you guys, Debbie Frazier, Katie Frazier, whoever in there has been, David has told you about me. That's fine, okay? I don't care. I'll tell you what I know about David and what he won't tell you. He's not a prophet. He's not an apostle. He is not a man of God. He is a vile, hateful being. He cares nothing about anybody in that cult. All he cares about is what money. Really ask yourself, next time you pick up the phone, like I've been saying tonight, next time you pick up the phone to try and scam some old lady or some veteran or somebody out of some money, who are you really doing it for? Ask yourself that. Who are you really doing it for? Is it for David or is it for the kingdom of heaven? Because last time I checked, God doesn't need any money in the kingdom of heaven. Streets are paved with gold. If God needed money, why doesn't he just ask David for all of it since he's got it right here? I mean, is David paying God so much money that he can't afford his own bills? The hotel now looks like a fucking ghost town. It does. The hotel is a ghost town. It's a junkyard now. That's what Mahesh has to deal with, is a fucking junkyard. So Mahesh, I hope it was all worth it, dude. I really hope it was all worth it for you in the end, bro. Because you know what you're going to get at the end of this, Mahesh? Nothing. Nothing. You're going to end up with a hotel that's run down. Tiles all fucked up. Plumbing all fucked up. Rooms all fucked up. You should have stayed out of the way, Mahesh. You shouldn't have bought that stupid... You should have fucking let him have it. But it's typical. Y'all are fucking greedy. Just like you, David. Now that the rigging's still up, Cat Mom. The rigging's still up. It's still up. Nope. The rigging is still up. I'll show you. I sent some videos, pictures to Uncle Jake. But here it is. The rigging's still up. It's still up. But there's, you see all the Sprinter vans are gone. There's still the Suburban parked right there. But no, the rigging's still up. It's a dump. It is. Look at it. It's a fucking dump now. Look at it. It's a shithole dump. Hey, what's up, Javi? I'm about to close it down here, man. But yeah, it's a dump. So Mahesh Potatoes, man, you ain't gonna get shit out of this, bro. I told you. You should have stayed out of the way, Mahesh. All those trees are gonna end up dying. This is just gonna be another failed attempt at David trying to hold on to something. He'll let it run down. He maybe borrowed money against it, but I don't know. I don't know. But that's what's left of the hotel down in Houston. It's a complete shithole dump. It's going to become like a squatter's paradise, basically, once it's abandoned. Y'all were talking numbers tonight also, but I'm going to go and wrap it up, man. We got questions, comments, concerns about what we talked about tonight. Here's the money. Okay. Just go over it one more time. I like how it says confidential right here, too. Confidential my ass. Yeah, Crick had dark meat for Thanksgiving. Yeah, she did. She's like, I like the dark meat. And not the Jordavy kind, but the Javi kind of dark meat, okay? So yeah, Javi, we're talking numbers tonight. The court documents show donations, but they don't know. It shows donations, but we don't know if it's a revolving balance or if it's actual donations a month. We don't know. I don't know, man. It's a shitstorm of a mess. I don't know how he's getting away with it. I know how he's getting away with it. He's a fucking sly little gutter walrus, man. So that's what we're talking about tonight, man. Look, it's insanity how much money this guy's apparently brought in. Now, again, if these donations are right and these numbers are right, I mean, why can't he pay his bills, cult members? Why is he so behind on his lawyer payments, huh? Why can't he pay those bills, you guys, with all this money, right? And remember, JMMI got revoked. 2020. 2021, JMMI got revoked, May of 2021. So that's why you don't see any donations after that. Now, what I think, when they got revoked, they dumped money right into KOGGC. They started dumping money into Kingdom of God Global Church. So that being said, man, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm pretty tired from Shutaway, man. I had a really busy week. Had a lot of fun. I went to my first fucking Renaissance fair. It was a blast. It was fucking fun. And I'm going to do it again. It was so much fun, man. That was probably some of the best fun I had in a long time. So, yeah, I'm pretty fucking wiped out. And, yeah, how do I go about giving my whole 401k to the Walrus Ponzi scheme, the Gutter Walrus Ponzi scheme? I don't know. Hobby, sell your soul, maybe. I don't know. Don't really do that, but yeah. So, y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate y'all being here for this hour. And we'll talk some more numbers later, but this is all concerning David's movie prop rental case, okay? This is what the courts were wanting to know, how much money you made and where you got it from. But we never saw where the money came from. All we know is that this is apparently what they brought in for these years, okay? By month. But David couldn't pay the bill. That's what I don't get. Couldn't pay the bill, but he's got all this money. He could have paid the stage off up front. Simple. But again, is this a rolling balance, or is this donations? With that being said, man, you have a good night. Catch you guys on the next live stream. Probably be tomorrow at some point. Maybe we'll do a banjo boogie out in the backyard and talk some more shit about Daystar. Bring up some of the stuff that's been going on with them. I'll read some more in the report, see what's been going on, but it's all the same, man. So that being said, man, you'll have a good night. David, I hope you had a shitty fucking Thanksgiving. I really do, David. I really do. I hope you had the shittiest Thanksgiving of your life, and I hope you didn't get to eat anything. I really do. I hope, like, you basically, David, I hope you shit your pants all Thanksgiving.